Hey guys, this is Prakash from Dudes and Tools. Welcome to another one of my videos. So everybody who owns a bike eventually runs out of rubber sooner or later. So in this video I'm going to talk about a few tire choices for the Duke 200 and why I chose the CEAT Vertigo Sport off-road tires for my Duke. So let's get to it, shall we? So I wore out my Duke's front wheels by around 7,500 kilometers. It happened to me because of two reasons mainly. One, I drive very fast and I accelerate very fast and I brake very hard. So that accelerated the tire wear very much. And the second reason is the type of road I drive in. So the most of the roads I drive in have a lot of camber in them. The camber is road camber is nothing but a slope in the road that is given to make the rainwater flow to the sides. So this causes uneven wear on the tires and accelerates wear on a single side. So this problem is very common in the Dukes and the FZs, Yamaha FZs, and you could see it very often in bikes if you notice clearly. So that's why I wore out my tires. Now I replaced the front tires with a CEAT Vertigo Sport 100 by 90 R17 and I removed the wheels myself, and as you guys know, the Duke doesn't have a center stand, and if you guys are interested in knowing how I removed the front wheels without a center stand or a paddock stand, just check out my other video on an improvised paddock stand for the Duke 200. I'll put down the link in the description below. Now I took the wheel and the new tire that I bought to a wheel alignment shop in a town nearby my home. Now these guys don't usually do motorcycle tires, and they were unsure whether this machine could be used to remove the bike's tires, and I actually convinced them to give it a try, and sure enough they did, and it worked. So the operator here was really helpful to me. It costed me around $50 to change the tires using their machine. The first time I saw these tires on my rim, it really looked huge. I mean, it looked really humongous, as if it were a tire from a Harley Davidson or something. Now, as far as the aesthetics are concerned, I'll let you guys be the judge of it. The main reason that I bought these tires is that it is really cheap. It costs 1600 rupees from where I bought it, and it had really big tread patterns, and I naturally thought it would last longer. Only time will tell, guys. I'll update you on the life of these tires when they run out. And now there are various other options for both the front and rear tires, and they are neatly listed in riderzone.in. That's where I first came to know about these CEAT tires. Do check out the website, I'll put down the link below. Now one of the downsides in having these tires is that you will lose the clearance between the mudguards and the tire. So if you are doing off-roading mostly, you will have stones between the treads and you'll rub the rims. But if you are mostly riding on the highway or city roads, you don't really have to do anything to get more clearance. The clearance that is already there is enough. Now I didn't really find any need to raise the mudguards. I am running without raising the mudguards, without modifying the mudguards. As far as the ride is concerned, there is a little loss in the feel and the feedback that the wheels provide you, that the stock wheels, the MRFs, provided you. And if you are a hardcore rider like me, I wouldn't really recommend these tires, as they rob you of the feel of the tires, the steering. And as far as the cornering ability, there was no loss in cornering ability. It really cornered well. It matched the MRFs. Either it's that or I don't really corner that much. So a few more things about the CEATs is that It felt a little bouncy at first, but then I don't feel it now. Maybe I got used to it, I don't know. And the next thing is that the braking force has increased. I mean, the braking torque has increased because of the larger outer diameter of the wheels, and so you will need to brake hard to get the same braking feel when you had the MRFs. And the another key thing is that your speedometer and the mileage readings will be off, again because of the large diameter of the wheels. You will need to recalibrate the speedometer, which you can't do. So that's it, guys. If you like my channel, do subscribe. If you do not like my channel, then go find something that you do. YouTube is full of amazing people. Bye.